How Ryan's World turned YouTube into a toy business. Before you copy a business model from a thumbnail, understand how Ryan's World-style creator product businesses works in practice. Money Machines maps the full economics. Illustrative estimates only, not financial, legal, tax, or investment advice. Ryan's World represents a creator IP business. YouTube builds audience and character recognition, then licensing and retail products capture higher margin revenue. This is not a typical YouTuber ad revenue model, it's a children's media brand with toy, licensing, and content extensions. Publicly reported retail partnerships and licensing deals illustrate how top kid creators monetize beyond AdSense. Ryan's World began as a child opening toys on camera and evolved into a licensing and retail brand with publicly reported partnerships including Walmart, Target, and major toy manufacturers. The YouTube channel was the marketing engine, product and licensing became the profit engine. This model requires character IP, a recognizable persona, voice, or brand that translates to physical products. Generic toy review channels rarely achieve licensing deals because manufacturers want proven audience demand and brand alignment, not just view counts. COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, restricts data collection and targeting on child-directed content. That affects ad rates, analytics, and monetization options. Creators in the kid niche operate under tighter rules than general entertainment channels. Before evaluating income potential, identify who pays, for what outcome, and why they choose this provider over alternatives. Revenue stacks include YouTube ads, brand integrations, licensed toy lines, merchandise, and media licensing. Product revenue can exceed platform ads at scale but requires manufacturing partners, retail relationships, and IP management. Illustrative licensing economics often involve royalties on wholesale. Margins depend on deal structure and volume, not viewer counts alone. YouTube ad revenue on child-directed content commonly estimated at lower effective RPMs than general audience content due to COPPA restrictions and limited targeting. Public commentary suggests kid content RPMs often fall in the $1 to $4 range, illustrative only. At scale, view volume compensates, but small channels earn very little from ads alone. Brand integrations and sponsored toy features were an early revenue line. As the audience grew, licensing became dominant, royalty payments on wholesale product sales through retail partners. Illustrative licensing economics, a toy retails for $20, wholesale might be $10, royalty rates commonly estimated at 5 to 12% of wholesale, 50 cents to $1.20 per unit. Volume at retail scale makes this meaningful, at small scale, it is not. Owned merchandise and DTC products add margin but require inventory, fulfillment, and customer service. Most mid-size creators use print-on-demand or limited runs to reduce risk. Product failures, quality issues, returns, unhappy parents, damage brand trust faster than a bad video. Media licensing, TV deals, game integrations, book deals, sits at the top of the pyramid for proven kid IP. These deals require agents, legal teams, and audience metrics that justify partner risk. Illustrative example only, not replicable for channels under 1 million subscribers. Compare gross revenue to net cash flow, they are not the same. Startup cost range, illustrative content, $1,000 to $10,000, product/licensing, $50,000 plus with partners. Production costs for kid content include sets, editing, compliance, COPPA, and talent management. Product lines add inventory risk, retail slotting, returns, and quality control. Startup costs for a new creator are far lower. Replicating Ryan's World economics requires audience scale most channels never reach. Legal and agent fees on licensing deals are material. Margin pressure, ads are visible, licensing/products carry higher upside and complexity. Owner labor is frequently the largest hidden cost. Value your time at a realistic hourly rate. Kid content production costs include toys or props, set design, editing, and parental management time. What looks casual required consistent output schedules. Commonly estimated production costs for quality kid content run $500 to $5,000 per video at professional scale. Hobby creators spend less but also grow slower. Legal and talent management fees on licensing deals commonly estimated at 10 to 20% of deal value. Agents, lawyers, and accountants are standard once product deals enter the picture. Attempting licensing negotiations without representation is possible but risky for unfavorable terms. Product development requires minimum order quantities. Illustrative toy manufacturing MOQs often start at $5,000 to $25,000 for custom products. Licensing through established brands reduces inventory risk but gives up margin and control. Compliance costs for child-directed content include legal review, limited monetization options, and platform policy adherence. A policy strike or advertiser boycott on kid content can crater revenue overnight. Creators fail by launching products before audience trust exists, misjudging manufacturing MOQs, and assuming licensing inbound will happen without proven reach. COPPA and child audience rules add compliance complexity most hobby creators ignore. Key failure points: no audience scale, bad product market fit, compliance gaps, retail dependency. Hype content optimizes for clicks, operators optimize for contribution margin and cash runway. Creators launch merch or toys before proving character IP value. Unsold inventory and low conversion teach expensive lessons. Audience size alone does not prove purchasing intent. Parents entering the kid niche underestimate COPPA complexity and the ethical weight of monetizing child participation. Platform policies and public scrutiny add reputational risk. Licensing inbound rarely happens for small channels. You typically need proven retail demand signals, viral reach, demographic data, and professional representation, before manufacturers take meetings seriously. Beginner fit: this is a case study, not a starter playbook. New creators should build audience and ad/sponsor revenue first. Product and licensing are scale stage strategies requiring teams, capital, and legal infrastructure. Verdict on Ryan's World Style Creator Product Businesses: poor beginner model at Ryan's World scale, instructive as case study only. Startup cost: very high at scale. Scalability: high automation, low risk, high beginner, case study only. Verdict: product/licensing path for established creators. Do the spreadsheet for your market. Run a small test before scaling. Ryan's World demonstrates that creator businesses can become product companies, but the path requires audience scale most channels never reach, plus manufacturing and retail partnerships that take years to develop. If you are early stage, focus on sustainable content economics. Treat product expansion as a phase 2 decision after audience trust and demographic clarity are proven. Subscribe to Money Machines for more hype versus reality breakdowns. Educational content only. Illustrative estimates. Not financial, legal, tax, or investment advice.